Kaizer Nation, someone number 2. Welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQB. Now, in today's video, I will be giving you some of the latest news update in terms of what is currently happening because there's a lot of people crying. Fans are crying, not just Kaizer fans, but even the big, two other teams. The fans are crying because we have been watching the football since the league iqalile ukudlala. There's been certain moments, certain things that have happened. So a lot of fans, a lot of people are asking for Brendan Peterson to be selected for the national team, which I do understand. I do understand from my side because looking at the performances of Ronwen Williams, I don't know whether it's his defense that is letting him down, but yeah, they have not been so great. Hence, we even see Sipo Chain leading in terms of clean sheet. And I believe Brendan Peterson comes in second, if I'm not mistaken, but it is something that is currently happening. So, Coach Hugo, so far I know they are currently looking for someone that is going to be his successor or a coach that is going to replace him, for the future of Bafana Bafana. We've heard Benny McCarthy wanted to do the job, even Peter Msimane and he wants the job, but it will depend on Safa who are they going to choose, because I feel like responsibility it falls upon them. So with that being said, Coach Hugo Bruce, in about a day or two ago, he visited Duduzi Shabalala in the hospital after a surgery, which obviously it sparked a lot of debate in whether this coach is acting like this and that, and then behind the scenes he's there for the players, supporting and trying to look for them, or maybe because for energy, just to have something to talk about or something to trend about. But anyways, we are not there. So as I've been saying, a lot of fans are asking for Brendan Peterson to be included in the Bafana lineup. Now, for me, it's gonna sound silly, but I feel like this one is gonna be a big decision. And also, I don't know. Honestly speaking, yes, I would love to see him because that's one thing the players do want. They are performing here on the league so that they can be able to be selected to represent, the national team. There's a lot of benefits for to playing for a World Cup. There's a lot, yes. I know the players are excited for that and they would love to be on those squad, which so far we have been looking at Mamelodi Sundowns, Yokudi Somudawos, the defense, Ronwen Williams. Things are not looking good. And I feel like what I've said earlier on at the beginning of the season, that Mamelodi Sundowns is not going to win anything this season, is definitely happening. I said this and I said it at Nyadlala. Said Sundowns this season is not going to win anything. Now, if they do go on to win the CAF Champions League, that would be great for them because it's going to erase everything that they've lost, especially in the Premiership side. But if they do not win, the CAF Champions League, then definitely it's going to be a big problem. And currently, how things are going, I feel like AS Fast stand a very good chance of winning a Champions League. I'm not saying that's what I want or that's what I'm wishing for, but by the looks of things, definitely AS Farabet might take this thing. They might win, the Champions League. Why am I saying this? Well, you've seen how Mamelodi Sundowns have been struggling. It's not a one-time thing. They've been struggling, even Guyo, ICAF Champions League, I thought for sure by now they would have been knocked out, but by probably sheer luck or something, they've managed to pull through. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced by the performances of the Sundowns. Total different play, different everything. But as time goes on, are they going to win this thing or not? But right now, all I can say is Orlando Pirates stand a very, very good chance of winning the league. They even scooped some few trophies so far this season, so that's a big up to them. I think Culling knockout in M10-8. I think it was scooped by them. I'm not sure about M10-8, but I'm sure about Culling. They've taken that one. So Sundowns did not scoop anything. They are just like us, Kaizer Chiefs, which definitely Nati we did not get anything. But coming from where we are coming from, to position number 3, it is very good. It's something that we can take, unless if, let's say, we do not win anything and we finish outside the top 5. For me, I felt like all I wanted was to see the club in top 5, finishing in top 5. I know some of you will say, but that's not good enough. We need to be in position number 3 or number 2, or even fighting for the league. But honestly speaking, for me, being in the top 5 was going to be one of the most successful things, because we've been outside the top 8 for 2 seasons in a row. Singeko with top 8, which was a big problem. Understand, it was showing signs of us going further and further to the relegation zone, but so far we have pulled. We are here, which is good, and I understand with the performances of Abajita. I get it why a lot of people are asking for some of the players from the club, to be able to be on the national team, even though some of you guys are saying no, Bibangas Fune from back then, why are they interested in us right now? Well, I can tell you, for one reason, the players are currently performing. But Jita, they are doing exceptionally well. I know, probably according to Coach Hugo, he will say, no, I'm not impressed with the performance of the Kaizer Chiefs, because for me, I feel like they did not have a good season. They did not play very good. But honestly speaking, yes, Ugdala good. They did not, especially for this season, but we're defending very well, which I feel like it's a big contributing factor to how we arrived where we are today. Position number 3, we had a good defense, good discipline. We tried by all means to make sure at least we retain a lot of things, even go CAF Confederations Buffetos Pume, unexpectedly so, but we tried, we fought, and we got where we needed to be. So as time goes on, okay, what is going to happen? But for now, I do understand the frustrations. I do understand people wanting Kaizer's players to be in the national team. For me, I've already said some of the players that I feel can be on the national team. Players like Bradley Cross, he deserves a national team call-up, even if Angadlali, but he needs to be there. Fawaz Basadin used to be one of the most used players when it comes to Bafana Bafana, but currently he's nowhere to be found since he got signed by Mamelodi Sundowns. I don't even know if Usadlalo Basadin Bafetu. Like, it's been a long time since I heard the name Fawaz Basadin, which is a player that we should have signed. And also in Apolis, obviously, Pirates, he is playing, is doing very well. I think he has good display of football, and he's another player that we should have signed, but unfortunately, it did not go according to plan. And yeah, there's a lot of players, Buffet too. I feel like from our side, should be given a chance. Okwinik unfortunately is injured, but I felt like Naya, he was, competing for going back to the national team. And then who else? Brendan Peterson. Okay, my boy definitely needs to be on the national team. I know people are not going to agree with me, but trust me, this is Umdinga. Honestly speaking, this is Umdinga. And yeah, those are the players. There's been others, but so far, yeah, those players are good enough to be in the national team. But what do you think? Do you guys think, or do you believe that Coach Hugo is going to select Kaizer's players? Because Pirates and Sundowns, as much as we can say Sundowns are the best team in the country, yeah, at the moment things are not combining very well for them. They're still gonna play. Yes, they finished the betray, but they're still gonna play. And also Orlando Pirates, they still have 2 games. Are they going to win the league or not? Because we might say Orlando Pirates is taking the league, play against Durban City, which currently it is a team that is trying to fight to get out of the relegation side and stuff like that. Is it on relegation? I think it's on relegation. Let me just quickly check before so I think it's going to be a difficult one for Orlando Pirates. It's not going to be an easy game. They will need to up their socks, but it's not just them. Nati, the few coming games, we still have Amazulu, Obviously, I thought this Kukune was going to give us a lot more troubles, but we fought our way, and we managed to win. So, big ups to the boys. Let me see here. Upcoming games. So they're going to be playing Durban City, as I thought. So Durban City is not on relegation. They are on number 7. They've just not had any wins. So they might play a draw with Orlando Pirates. So they have Durban City and Orbit College. Orbit College, you get a relegation. They will need to up their socks. Because 1 point or 3 points Ukalands, then definitely Orbit College goes to relegation, pays off. And yeah, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. Let's see how they're going to play those 2 games that they have that are remaining. And then Tina Nati, we are left with 2 games, I believe. We'll play Amazulu. And then after Amazulu, we're going to play Ichipa United, which obviously we will see how we are going to play. But for us, it's fine. Whether we win, whether we lose, I know there's concern in terms of players. Some of you are saying that we need to give, fringe players some game time. But there are certain players that I would not love to see playing. It's from my own opinion. Okay, first things first, I feel like Brendan Peterson should be kept, so that he can add to his clean sheets, and then akhona nje ukwalisela and at least break the record. Akhone ukubamba a record like Itumile Mkhune. That will mean definitely something big, especially for him. The confidence yakhe going into the next season. Probably they're going to change, I don't know, but I feel like we definitely do need Brendan Peterson to finish the season. And then Umako. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not happy with Umako. I would rather play a youngster ahead of Umako than to play Pasaka Marco. I feel like since Umako came in, I've been waiting and waiting, but yeah, there's nothing. But maybe it came time. Maybe Mangazutsuli came time, he would be better. I don't know. But honestly speaking, I'm not gonna defend or say anything about Umako. It's just there. It is what it is. So yeah, in terms of that also. Well, I don't know, but guys, I believe this is it. Let me not talk too much. Happy, but yeah, tell me what do you think about Coach Hugo Bruce, bringing in some of Kaizer's players, and do you think it would be a great idea for some of our players to be on the national team? Because we saw Tabiso Munyane going to the national team representing us, but then Utemagabuya, he was injured. I know next season we might have Orashun Dodley, which is going to be good. It's good news for us, but also it's going to be a heavy competition and a tight one, even though I feel like there's a player who his contract is coming to an end. I'm not sure whether it's Umsimang or Rukwinika, but between the two, I think it's Kwinika. I think Kwinika contract is coming to an end. So yeah, they need to try and find something in terms of that. So let's cut the video here. I feel like it's a kuluma. Thank you so much for watching. Love and peace.